Have you ever woken up after a full 8 hours of sleep, only to feel a profound sense of exhaustion, as if you hadn't slept at all? That deep, bone-weary feeling, the kind that's often accompanied by persistently cold feet and a heaviness in your legs that makes even a short walk to the mailbox feel like a marathon. Many people mistakenly believe that beets are just a simple vegetable for salads, and some even worry about their natural sugar content. However, they are unknowingly missing out on the most powerful secret beets hold for reclaiming your vitality. A secret I will share with you today, showing you the right way to use them to unlock a new level of energy and well-being. If you're ready to transform your approach to healthy aging, do me a quick favor and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments where you're watching from so I can give you a shout out in a future video. That sensation isn't just in your head, it's a tangible feeling that your body is slowly, almost imperceptibly, powering down. You might find yourself hesitating at the bottom of a flight of stairs, calculating the effort it will take to climb them. Or perhaps you've noticed that your mind isn't as sharp as it used to be, that names and details are becoming just a little harder to grasp. This creeping decline can feel like an inevitable part of getting older, a natural consequence of the years piling up. It's a narrative that society often hands to us, and one that's easy to accept without question. After all, isn't this just what happens? Don't we all slow down eventually? This acceptance can lead to a quiet resignation, a slow retreat from the activities that once brought joy and a sense of independence. For years, men have been told this is simply their fate, a normal part of the journey towards their senior years. They accept the fatigue, the mental fog, and the physical limitations as unavoidable. But according to the groundbreaking work of Dr. Henry, a leading voice in longevity and wellness, this is a dangerous misconception. He reveals that for a vast number of men, what they are experiencing is not the inevitable decay of age itself, but rather a specific, treatable condition. There is something concrete happening behind the scenes, a hidden culprit silently sabotaging their health and vitality day by day. This isn't about your chronological age. It's about your biological systems not getting the support they desperately need for optimal function and happiness. The culprit Dr. Henry points to is something surprisingly fundamental: compromised circulation. Think of your circulatory system as the intricate highway network of your body. Your blood vessels are the roads, and your blood cells are the delivery trucks, tasked with carrying the most precious cargo, oxygen and essential nutrients, to every single cell, organ, and tissue. When this flow is robust and unimpeded, your body thrives. Your organs function at their peak, your muscles receive the fuel they need to move, and your brain gets the steady supply of oxygen required for sharp, clear thinking. This is the very foundation of good health and a high quality of life. Now, imagine what happens when that highway system becomes congested. When blood flow is reduced, it's like a massive traffic jam that prevents those vital delivery trucks from reaching their destinations on time, or at all. This creates a systemic starvation. Your cells are deprived of the oxygen they need to produce energy, and they miss out on the crucial nutrients required for repair and regeneration. This isn't a localized problem, it's a crisis that affects your entire body, from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. This is the underlying reason why so many aspects of well-being can begin to falter simultaneously, creating that overwhelming feeling that everything is starting to break down. Let's break down the consequences of this reduced flow. When your brain is affected, you experience that frustrating mental fog, difficulty concentrating, and a decline in memory. It's not that you're losing your intelligence, it's that your brain is literally being underfueled, struggling to perform its complex tasks without adequate resources. When your heart is affected, it has to work much harder to pump blood through narrowed vessels, increasing strain and risk. Your muscles, starved of oxygen, feel weak and heavy, which explains the difficulty with stairs and the general fatigue. This directly impacts your ability to engage in exercise, a cornerstone of healthy aging. And importantly for many men, this compromised circulation has a direct and often distressing impact on erectile function. An erection is fundamentally a process of blood flow. The penile tissues must become engorged with blood to achieve and maintain firmness. When the highways leading to this area are narrowed or blocked, The process simply cannot happen effectively or reliably. This can be a major source of frustration and can impact confidence and relationships, but it's crucial to understand it as a physiological signal from your body that your overall circulatory health needs immediate attention, not as a personal failing. It's a clear indicator of a need to improve overall nutrition and circulation. At the very heart of this entire circulatory process is a single magical molecule. Dr. Henry identifies this as the key player in maintaining healthy, open blood vessels. Nitric oxide, often abbreviated as NO. Don't let the scientific name intimidate you. Its function is beautifully simple and elegant. Nitric oxide acts as a vasodilator. This means it sends a signal to the smooth muscles lining your arteries and veins, telling them to relax and widen. When they relax, the highways of your circulatory system expand, allowing for a greater volume of blood to flow through freely and efficiently. This ensures every part of your body gets the life-giving oxygen and nutrients it needs. Think of nitric oxide as the master regulator of your blood pressure and flow. When your levels are high, your circulation is robust, your blood pressure is naturally managed, and your body feels energetic and alive. This single molecule is a cornerstone of cardiovascular health, and by extension, your overall longevity and well-being. A body with ample nitric oxide is a body that can maintain an active mind, a strong heart, and physical independence. It's truly one of nature's most important tools for promoting a long, vibrant life. The great challenge, however, is that our natural production of nitric oxide begins a steady decline as we age. This is a natural part of the aging process, but it is dramatically accelerated by certain lifestyle factors, particularly a poor diet. The standard Western diet, often high in processed foods, unhealthy fats, and sugar, creates an inflammatory environment in the body that actively suppresses nitric oxide production. So, you're hit with a double whammy: age-related decline compounded by dietary choices that further choke off your body's ability to create this essential molecule. This is why making conscious changes to your nutrition is so critical for healthy aging. If this explanation of nitric oxide and circulation is clicking for you, and you're starting to see how it connects to your own well-being, take a moment to tap that like button. It helps the video reach more people who need to hear this message. Now, understanding this science is the first, most crucial step toward regaining control over your health. But this molecule is just one piece of a much larger puzzle. There are so many other natural compounds, simple daily habits, and powerful nutritional strategies that can work together to boost your energy, support healthy testosterone levels, and maintain a sharp, active mind. Because I am so passionate about helping you achieve true, lasting well-being, I've compiled my best advice into a comprehensive guide called Wellness and Aging: Valuable Tips for Seniors. I want you to have it as my gift to you, absolutely free. You can find the link to download your copy in the first pinned comment right below this video. So, how can we fight back against this decline and naturally boost our nitric oxide levels? The solution is surprisingly simple and comes directly from nature. It's a powerful, all-natural beverage that you can make in your own kitchen in just a few minutes. This isn't some expensive supplement or complicated pharmaceutical. It's a hero in liquid form, and its primary ingredient is a humble root vegetable that you've probably overlooked 100 times in the grocery store. The recipe is wonderfully straightforward. You combine raw beetroot, a squeeze of fresh lemon juice, a small piece of ginger, and a bit of water, then blend it all together. That's it. The magic of this drink lies in its brilliant synergy, with the beetroot playing the starring role. Beets are one of the richest natural sources of dietary nitrates on the planet. When you consume these nitrates, a fascinating conversion process begins in your body. Bacteria in your mouth and enzymes in your digestive system convert these nitrates into nitrites, which are then converted into pure, powerful nitric oxide. You are essentially giving your body the raw building blocks it needs to manufacture its own supply of this vessel-dilating supermolecule, directly combating the age-related decline. The other ingredients are not just there for flavor. They are crucial supporting actors in this story of rejuvenation. Ginger is a well-known natural anti-inflammatory and has properties that can help improve the fluidity of the blood, making it easier to travel through your newly widened blood vessels. It acts like a natural lubricant for your circulatory system. The lemon juice, rich in vitamin C and other antioxidants, plays a vital protective role. Antioxidants help stabilize the nitric oxide molecule, preventing it from breaking down too quickly and allowing it to work its magic for a longer period. It also enhances the body's absorption of the nutrients from the beet. What is truly remarkable about this natural elixir is the speed at which you can feel its effects. We're not talking about waiting weeks or months to notice a difference. The promise of this drink is a tangible improvement in as little as 30 minutes after consuming it. Many people report feeling a subtle but distinct wave of energy, a lifting of that persistent brain fog. They notice a newfound lightness in their legs, as if a heavy weight has been lifted. The most telling sign for many, however, is the return of warmth to their extremities, their hands and, most noticeably, their chronically cold feet, a clear sign that circulation is being restored. This isn't just a temporary jolt like you'd get from a cup of coffee. It's a foundational improvement in your body's core functionality. By consistently providing your body with the tools to produce more nitric oxide, you are actively working to improve your overall health from the inside out. This simple daily habit can be the first step toward reclaiming your energy, sharpening your mind, and fostering a sense of happiness and vitality that you may have thought was lost forever. It's a powerful tool for promoting longevity and a superior quality of life. Let me share an inspiring story that beautifully illustrates the power of this simple habit. It's the case of a fictional patient of Dr. Henry. Let's call him Robert, a 68-year-old retired gentleman. Robert came to Dr. Henry feeling utterly defeated by his body. He was dealing with a crushing level of chronic fatigue that made even his hobbies feel like chores. His feet were perpetually like blocks of ice, and his lack of libido and declining sexual function were causing a strain on his relationship with his wife and his own self-esteem. He felt his world was shrinking, his independence slipping away. Robert, like so many others, had resigned himself to the idea that this was just his new reality, the unfortunate price of living a long life. He had tried various supplements and made half-hearted attempts at exercise, but nothing seemed to touch the deep-seated exhaustion and circulatory issues he was experiencing. He was skeptical, to say the least, when Dr. Henry suggested that a simple morning drink could make any real difference. He felt he had tried everything, and his hope for genuine improvement was wearing thin. He was a perfect example of someone whose quality of life had been severely diminished. Despite his skepticism, Robert was desperate enough to try anything. He committed to Dr. Henry's protocol, 1 glass of the beet, lemon and ginger drink every single morning on an empty stomach. He didn't change anything else for the first week, wanting to isolate the effects of the drink. The first couple of days, he didn't notice much, beyond the earthy taste. But around day 3, something shifted. He woke up before his alarm clock, and for the first time in years, he didn't feel an immediate urge to go back to sleep. There was a subtle spark of energy that he hadn't felt in a very long time. By the end of that first week, just 7 days, the transformation was undeniable and profound. Robert reported that his mood had lifted significantly. The grey cloud of fatigue had been replaced by a sense of optimism and motivation. He was sleeping more deeply and waking up feeling genuinely refreshed and restored. The nagging heaviness in his legs had dissipated, and he found himself not just willing, but eager to go for his daily walks, even extending them a little longer each day. The return of warmth to his feet was for him a small miracle, a physical confirmation that something positive was happening inside his body. Are you thinking about giving this incredible recipe a try yourself? I'd love to hear about it. Drop a comment below and let me know if you're ready to boost your circulation naturally. The most surprising and welcome change for Robert, however, was in his sexual health. He noticed the spontaneous return of morning erections, a sign of healthy nocturnal blood flow and hormonal balance that he hadn't experienced in over a decade. This had a tremendous impact on his confidence and his sense of masculine vitality. It was a clear, unambiguous signal that his circulatory system was being rejuvenated. Robert's story is a powerful testament to the fact that you don't have to accept decline. With the right healthy habits and nutrition, you can actively reclaim your energy and well-being. Robert's journey underscores a critical point. Taking control of your health requires not only adopting new habits, but also avoiding common pitfalls. One of the biggest mistakes people make in their quest for better nutrition is turning to commercial, store-bought juices. You see them in the refrigerated aisle, adorned with pictures of vibrant fruits and claims of being 100% natural. Many people drink these believing they are doing something wonderful for their bodies. However, the reality is often the complete opposite. These products are frequently loaded with added sugars, preservatives, and artificial ingredients that can actively harm your circulation. The high sugar content in these processed juices creates a massive spike in blood glucose, leading to an inflammatory response throughout the body. As we've learned, inflammation is the enemy of nitric oxide production. So while you might be getting a small amount of vitamins, you are simultaneously consuming ingredients that counteract the very circulatory benefits you seek. These preservatives and other chemicals add an additional burden to your liver and your body's detoxification systems. True health comes from pure, whole sources, not from a factory-produced carton. Another critical error is what I call healthy habit isolation. This is the belief that you can introduce one positive habit, like drinking the beet-based beverage, and it will magically erase the negative effects of an otherwise poor lifestyle. Some people will religiously drink their morning circulation booster and then proceed to eat a diet rich in inflammatory foods, things like industrial seed oils, canola, soy, corn oil, ultra-processed snacks, and excessive refined carbohydrates. This approach simply will not work. You cannot outdrink a bad diet. The true secret to unlocking lasting benefits and achieving a new level of well-being lies in two key principles: consistency and context. You must be consistent with the habit, making it a non-negotiable part of your daily routine. But just as importantly, you must place this habit within the context of an overall healthy, anti-inflammatory lifestyle. The beet drink is a powerful catalyst, a tool to accelerate your progress, but it works best when it's part of a team effort that includes a nutrient-dense diet, regular movement, and other positive choices. This holistic approach is the foundation of genuine, sustainable longevity and happiness. This brings us to the importance of arming yourself with a broader arsenal of tools for healthy aging. While the nitric oxide boosting drink is a fantastic cornerstone, there are other natural allies that can further support your circulatory health and overall vitality. For instance, you can focus on incorporating foods that are rich in the amino acids L-arginine and L-citrulline, which are also precursors to nitric oxide production in the body. One of the best sources of L-citrulline is, surprisingly, watermelon. Nuts and seeds, particularly almonds and walnuts, are excellent sources of L-arginine, making them a perfect snack for cardiovascular health. Beyond nutrition, simple daily practices can have a profound impact on your circulation and energy levels. You don't need to run a marathon to reap the benefits of exercise. A simple, brisk 20-minute walk each day is one of the most effective things you can do. It stimulates blood flow, strengthens your heart, and helps maintain the flexibility of your blood vessels. This small commitment to movement is a huge investment in your future independence and quality of life. Another powerful and often overlooked tool is conscious, deep breathing. Most of us go through our days taking shallow chest breaths, which can activate the body's stress response. By taking just 5 minutes a day to practice deep diaphragmatic breathing, breathing deep into your belly, you can calm your nervous system, lower your blood pressure, and improve the oxygenation of your blood. And of course, never underestimate the restorative power of quality sleep. It's during sleep that your body performs its most critical repair and regeneration processes. Prioritizing a consistent sleep schedule is a non-negotiable healthy habit for longevity. Finally, it's just as important to be mindful of what you need to avoid. Two of the biggest culprits that constrict blood vessels and damage your circulatory system are excess caffeine and, of course, tobacco. While a single cup of coffee might be fine for some, excessive caffeine intake can lead to vasoconstriction, and smoking is an absolute disaster for your arteries, causing inflammation and plaque buildup. It's crucial to understand that even exposure to secondhand smoke can have a detrimental effect on your cardiovascular health. Making a conscious effort to avoid these is a massive step toward protecting your well-being. If you've made it this far, it shows you are truly committed to improving your health. Give yourself a pat on the back, and while you're at it, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos. This brings us back to the emotional and pivotal question that lies at the heart of our entire discussion today. As you reflect on the fatigue, the cold feet, the mental fog, or any of the other challenges you may be facing, I want you to ask yourself this: am I truly just getting old, or have I simply been living with a compromised circulatory system without even knowing it? The answer to this question could fundamentally change how you view your future and your potential for a vibrant life. It's time to challenge the old narrative that aging must be a slow, weak, and painful decline. The knowledge we now have about nutrition, circulation, and nitric oxide offers a new path forward. It reinforces the incredible truth that longevity does not have to be frail or foggy. Your later years can, and should, be a time filled with energy, mental clarity, happiness, and continued independence. It doesn't require a radical, painful overhaul of your life, but rather the consistent application of simple, powerful habits like the one we've discussed today. The power to reclaim your vitality is very much within your grasp. It begins with the decision to no longer accept feeling old as an inevitable fate. It starts with one simple, nourishing drink. It grows with each short walk, each healthy meal, and each night of restful sleep. You have the ability to rewrite the story of your own aging process, transforming it from a story of decline into a story of renewal and empowerment. I truly hope this has been insightful for you. I encourage you to share your own experiences or questions in the comments below. I read as many as I can. Please subscribe and turn on all notifications so we can continue this journey toward optimal health together. And be sure to check out my next video, where I reveal 3 foods that clean your arteries fast, which you can see on your screen right now.